got ourselves, who do we got? We got Colbert over for the team 1, ready to go. We got Jareem there as well. Plush, Style, as well as Fire versus Damocles. We got Kragar as well as Mercer gonna be first up. I like the Magar warrior look, by the way. I know the Magar is not perceived usually as like a really solid option, unless maybe like PvE. Although the racial changes that we've gotten recently should make him a lot stronger. Mercer are getting melted though right now by Fire. He's gonna go for a quick lockdown with the stun. As Fire, do you have this reflect shield thing? Because I nerfed that thing. I don't know if it still runs it. Got himself full combustion. Warrior may just go down unless he gets a heal right here, right now. Oh, I think he does play the reflect shield, doesn't he? Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does. So as a warrior, the man just ended up reflecting. I think more like back in his own dome. Even though it's not 100% as effective as it was, not 100% of damage reflected. It's like 60% of the damage is reflected back. It is still a lot of damage back reflected. It is still pretty spooky by the looks of things. As Fire gets a bit of a rematch with this rogue. Going on the block though, so it might put him in a bit of a weird spot here. It's going to be cold blood for the rogue. Fire does have images, but at this point, I don't really know. Like, how do you fight a rogue? Unless you get yourself a bunch of reflects. I don't know if he has the cooldown available. Kingsbane, everything is available for Grim. Into a breath, that's going to be a trick and go road. Grim did not want Fire to come out of that one alive whatsoever. Just absolutely decimated the guy. With Colbert going to be up next, has a succubus on the side. That thing is getting good road. We can shout out to Colbert, try to see if he can go for succubus. Kicks the succubus, forcing a trick out of Colbert. More to coil. Maybe it'll run it behind the pillar. Almost, but a chaos bolt together with Infernal and Bonzafell catches a cloak. A shadow to escape. Just looking to get himself out of dodge. With Colbert dropping down a ring of fire. Rain of fire. And Grim is just going to be next to him. Blind on the main pet. Stun onto Colbert. He just tried to see if he can lock him down. Kick is available for that succubus. Or rather, cheap shot, kidney shot. One of those two. Grim does not have a Cloak of Shadows anymore, so he's just all in. He has himself one more vanish. Burning it. Colbert absolutely got eviscerated. This rogue just went all in. It was like, all right, full commit. I ain't give it up. Absolutely finesse the succubus. Landing kicks, Garrotes. I think I'm full kidney on the succubus. While still being able to dismantle a warlock piece by piece. That was so well done. Look at this guy. And Rogue's just recently lost some of the best and most favored PvP talents. And this man is just like, okay, that's fine. I'm just going to walk in and dismantle, tear you apart. Oh, man. Garrote's out for Grim. It's going to be Trick out for Jareem. I don't know if he can get himself a step into yet another Garrote. Interrupting, so he still has a kick available and everything. I don't think he has mobility, but he does have crazy good slows for Jareem. Ultra time is available, as Grim is going to catch himself a Shadow Mill to catch a reset. With Jareem not having too many dots to work with, he can't really stop the rogue. That's a full Kingsbane melting him. He knows it's going to be the altar. It is reduced by dampening at the very least. Is going to give him some gouge. Dude, enough to force a block on a Jareem. This guy got the control. He's got the full dots, getting those gouges, and letting those gouges just wild gouge. It doesn't break immediately, even if you're bleeding. It'll just let you bleed for a little bit. It's so good. Hold on a second. Are we seeing a revival of the Assassin? Because this guy is definitely putting in the work. As Grim trying to see if he can get himself an opener. Cloak as well as Vanish coming up very soon. He doesn't have Kingsbane or Deathmark yet. He's going to be able to get the dots in. No Garrote in the opener though. Almost catching him in the ring. Garrote right after. Jareem trying to see if he can use that ring to keep himself on plays. The rogue barely able to reach him. Shadow Step Jareem trying to see if he can reverse it. Ultra time is available. And Grim is going to go for a cloak. Try to see if he can force that ultra out of Jareem really early. Does go for big damage. Jareem is got himself poly. Able to finally lock down the rogue for a second, but a trick out of Grim. Just trying to see if he can end it. Invisible for Jareem just to get himself a bit of that immunity. Or rather DR. With a massive shield to keep himself barely alive. Just rotating the shields back to back. Evo. And Grim got himself a proper reset. Garrote cheap. There's nothing Jareem can do. A couple of Venoms and it's over. Plush already out here roaming though. Is going to go for a cheap shot onto Grim, landing those dots, landing the stun. Grim with a turnaround, kidney shot after, still had the calm points banked out from the other rogue. Disarmed by Plush. Grim with a blind, try to see if he can force it. Actually was able to force a trick out on Plush. That blind is going to be a reset. Unless he still dotted. No, he still dotted for a while. Cheap shot into super yard. Grim will not have a way to stop any of the Kingsbane or Deathmark. So all you can do right now is try to avoid Deathmark. You have to go for a stun first onto Plush. You have to get him out. You have to stun him before he stuns you. Because if he goes for a full death mark, you can no longer remove him with the Cloak of Shadows. You have to have a go first. Does go for dots on a plush. Plush might just have to see if you can get a response. Full Kingsbane. Everything is available. Grimmage just CC in. Gouge. Oh my god. Gouge used as a stun. This guy is insane. Oh my goodness, dude. That Gouge, the fact that it doesn't break the damage immediately, it is literally a pseudo stun. It is like a mini stun. You can just add that as part of the chain because the dots, it's a damage threshold. And this man got the perfect damage threshold. Oh, Smoke Bomb, there's nothing he can do. He's just out of options, dude. He played so well. To even step into an alley just to see if he can escape. Kind of a cheesy doodle move here, but what can he do, right? Man's trying to win. Sipping up, there's nothing he can do. It's just over, dude. There's no way. Dude, if Grim actually makes it out of here and fights and beats a Hunter, there's no shot. I think at this point, he just did his best he could. And he's honestly impressive. Honestly, pretty impressive. He does have a cloak, does have a disarm. I don't know if maybe that could help him here. Yeah, I swear, if you actually defeat the Hunter right here, right now, get the shot, Kingsbane, lock him down, everything. He has a cold blood ready to go. That should be first thing. Kidney. Wait, no, cold blood is still not getting used. Oh, he has the coin builder. That's why he's a cold blood and it's not spending it unless it's on a venom. Cheap shot onto Style. There's just no way, man. He's got no health. He can maybe dot up Style, kill the pet, causing him to revive the pet. He did really good. With Hammer gonna be up next. You know, for Style, he's gonna have to use everything here to live, man. He's still got a lot of defenses. Did not spend a lot versus Rogue. Stun onto Style for a quick second. As Hammer looking to keep the pressure rolling in. Got himself shield defense, everything available. Dots on the pets, and Style maybe looking for a turtle shell here. It's going to be a tough one, man. It is a Paladino. It's taking lots of that dot damage. Constant rot pressure. What do you do in that situation? Does get himself. Was that a disengage with a knockback? Or was that the knockback talent? Where Bursting Shot also knocks you back. That might have been the new PvP talent where Bursting Shot knocks the target back, but also knocks you back as well. And it's like a little bit of a distance. That's kind of neat if that's the case. Does freeze him at the very least. He needs a reset in camo or something. It looks like that's exactly what he's trying to go for. Maybe a proper camo. Maybe the Paladin, he could pick up the eyes and try to see if he can find the Hunter. Or he's just going to sit there and go for a quick reset. For Style, this is exactly what he needed right now, actually. A proper reset, mage food, while in camo. This is the most recovery he can get. Oh wait, no mage food, just sitting down. No mage food, just actually sitting down. Yeah, unless, oh yeah, try to see if we can add the mana button in the rotation there. I still am just starstruck by that rogue play, man. That was so good. The Gouge is a stun. I cannot believe it. As Hammer, I mean, he's got himself shield defense. He's got bubble. He's got everything. So for Style, it's going to be a lot to fight through. Stun for stun. Decent trade. Trinket out for Style. Try to see if he can get the hell out of dodge before he gets hit by the Dawnlight. Still does get hit by it. But the turtle shell does get used here. As we head into 8-minute mark. 41% dampening. You're not going to be able to do too much healing at this point, really. With a freeze onto Hammer with Style, looking to get the hell out of dodge. I don't know what you do as a Hunter in this situation, man. I will be impressed if you beat Style here, because that is still a Bop available? Or Spell Warden? I'm pretty sure Bop and Spell Warden are the same thing, right? Unless it replaces it now. Was that a change in 11.1 where it now replaces Bop? There's no way, right? There just ain't no way. Hopefully not. For Hammer, he's just doing fine back here. Dampening, maybe that's what Style is trying to do, is just wait out of the game until it's really high dampening. 4 cooldowns out of Hammer. Love the bow. It does look really, really good, doesn't it? Is that TBC? I want to say it's TBC, right? Is the quintessential Silver Moon Blood Elfy bow. Stun trades, which is really good for Style right now. Trinket out for Hammer. It's just got himself full Wake of Ashes. Bunch of damage, and looks like Style is able to evade the Dawnlight dot. Oh, he does have the disengage burst shot thing. That's really cool. So he's got disengage and he's got bursting shot disengage. So he's got both of those buttons. That is so good for kiting. Maybe not in this arena where there's a lot of pillars, but like Toblerone would be amazing because you can just kite things forever. And I guess eventually those pets are going to ramp up when they're doing quite a bit of damage, right? 49% dampening. Yeah, eventually those pets are going to end up ramping up. Wall out for Style. I don't really know if that was Exil. I think it was Exil. Might have been Exil. Style is, Hammer's out of mana completely. If we just try to trade on a stun, that is huge. That is actually perfect. That is massive. This is going to be able to knock it back a little bit. More pets getting sent in with Fenrir. Or, yeah, Fenrir, I think it is. Hottie or Fenrir. I think it's Fenrir. Pretty sure. I'm trying to remember. Hottie has to be the... Hottie is a BM pet, so it has to be Fenrir. Okay, process of elimination in my head. How are you still alive? How is this duel still going on? We're 10 minutes in. 53% dampening. How are these two still alive? Stun by Style. Try to see if he can make some kind of a play. Does get himself a trinket. Feign death for a moment. Does trap in Hammer by himself in a charge trap. It's going to be a hand of freedom for a second. Both are getting super, super low. At some point, Hammer maybe looking at a bubble here. If Style can cut him out, he's going to be able to force a bubble out. I think at this point, just bubble high health. I think you have to bubble high health or you fall behind. Does have lay on hands. Never mind. He's still got a big heal in the back pocket, but Style able to burn through a lot of the health bar. One more Hammer throw for Hammer. Oh, never mind. Looks like he had enough dot damage. Taking him out. Yo, Grim. That was incredible. That was actually insane. That Gouge, in order to use it as like a pseudo cheap shot, that was amazing. This man really maximizing the massive amount of changes that rogues have got 11.1, which is like that Gouge thing and a blind thing. That's really about all the changes. Let's get another one going here, boys, yeah?